Hey, our brothers and sisters, this is meant to give you just a short feedback on how far you are and just make one simple plea. You see, where we are, when we started mobilizing the anti-regulation voice, we made a very deliberate move to call all those who are like-minded to meet in Alberton. And we are very clear in our invitations that we want like-minded people. You see, nobody carries forth any agenda stuck on debate. Right now, political parties are preparing for elections about 7 weeks from now. Nobody is into debates anymore. We know what the ANC stands for, what ACO stands for, what CPM stands for, ACDP for the DA stands for. Because in this life, you must stand for something. Nobody, even through the Reformation, through any revolution, nobody's stance was supported by everybody. We can't insist that everybody believes what we believe in before we move on what we believe. So my plea is to those who have aligned themselves to the Anti-Regulation of Religion Summit. Now that we have established that 2 or 3 of us are gathered, and 2 or 3 were gathered in Alberton, Christ says there shall be no mist. So we can never be in a situation where now that we are gathered, we have an agenda, we retrogress to debate. I see a lot of unnecessary debate on Facebook. We have no right to determine what South Africa thinks about this. We have no control over Facebook and what goes on there. And since we are not even an organization, we don't even have an organizational policy. So I'm just offering a word of advice to anybody aligned to the anti-regulation of religion agenda. Don't waste energy trying to get everybody to accept your position. The fact that we have, 48 parties vying for our votes is proof enough that it does not matter how concrete, how solid, and how valid anyone's reasoning was. You can't get everybody to believe in it. Not even our Lord Jesus Christ has been able to get everybody to agree on the fact that he's Lord. 1900 years ago, he died. He was killed by the very people he healed, he fed, whose dead he raised, and whose lepers he cleansed. But the day of his betrayal came and they shouted, "Crucify him." And he went on. He did not grieve over the fact that not everybody understood his point. Throughout the Reformation, throughout history, nobody has come with such a solid argument that everybody believed in it. There are 3 kinds of people right now in South African churches around the issue of regulation. There are those who are convinced is the way to go. There are those who are convinced it's not the way to go. And there are those who don't know if it's the way to go. We have submitted our proof, those who came to Alberton. We did not only present, we also sent out for dissemination our case. We are way beyond expression of opinion. We have a volume of national and international legal opinion, but not only that, nationally, we have a volume of laws. If you look at what the Civil Rights Commission has, as opposed to what we have, they have a wish list. The Civil Rights Commission, in their own words, in their very report we presented in Alberton, are saying, for everything you want to do with religion, we need laws to change. They have a wish. They have a wish, and a wish which cannot be achieved within the present legal framework. They are admitting that if we are going to regulate religion, it will be because, 1, the Constitution has changed to take away freedom of religion and freedom of association, because before we can force people to belong to peer review structures, before we can force them to belong to umbrella bodies. And they've also admitted that within the present Civil Rights Act, we can't do what we want to do. So if those arguments are not enough, what is really? But we are saying, within the present legal framework, both nationally and internationally, there is no basis for the regulation of religion. We presented in Alberton documents from the United Nations, because South Africa is party to a lot of international treaties. South Africa is party to a lot of international covenants on human rights and religious freedom. And one of our members and legal mind wrote a letter to Geneva, and we had a favorable response yesterday in the morning that exhausts the local channels, but here is our position. They cannot. Let me tell you now, there is no way South Africa will ever regulate religion. There is no way. There is no way. Let me tell you why we can't do it. One, because it's against the law. Anything against the law is illegal or criminal. Unlawful, illegal, and criminal mean the same thing. That means the Civil Rights Commission's recommendations are criminal. They're illegal. They are asking government to do what government is not empowered to do. And they're saying, if you can't do it within the present legal framework, change your laws. Man, I would like to kill my neighbor. He's too noisy. But the law does not allow. So I'm going to write a letter to Parliament. Please allow noise in my neighborhood. That's the kind of reason the Civil Rights Commission is posing Parliament with. So we cannot regulate religion because, one, it's against the law. Two, we cannot regulate religion. We will never regulate religion because, one, we have a sensible government. To their credit, don't forget this, to their credit, Parliament kicked out the Civil Rights Commission's report until the Civil Rights Commission sagged to a point of threatening to take that religion has to be regulated. So that's the second reason. The number one reason is it's against the law, but two, the second reason why we'll never regulate a religion is we have a sensible government. But reason number three is you have an intelligent opposition. There is not a single political party in South Africa that has come up in support of regulation of religion. So, but four, is against international covenants and treaties. So those are four solid reasons. So what I'm saying to you is, let's move beyond engaging in useless and energy sapping and defocusing debate. The voices that are trying to raise intelligent arguments are not even heard within their own circles. Where we are now, we are way beyond arguing if it is correct. We are way beyond that. We tabled our way forward, our 5-point strategy, which is on track now. In Alberton, we said, we're going to petition this and this, we're going to petition. If you want to know what we decided, contact us and we shall give you the documentation. But then we said, in Alberton, we made a declaration in Alberton that we at this church, 2 or 3 gathered. You see the beauty is when Jesus says, when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I mean, that means he never said which 2 or which 3. So we are confident to say we the church, we have committed ourselves that, look, we bind ourselves to this non-legislative, this non-political code of ethic and morals and standards. And that Alberton Declaration ends with 2 disclaimers. These are total contribution to the concerns that there could be corruption in the church. And beyond this, we say, let the Lord take his toll. Now, where we are now, we are petitioning Parliament. We are petitioning the Minister of Cogda. We are petitioning a lot of other structures. We have gone way beyond. So where we should be mobilizing. We should be mobilizing. We have published a survey. If you have not received it, please ask for it. Go to Shimmy Facebook page and Facebook wall, and and get a copy. If you want us to send it to you via WhatsApp, 079-695-8908. And this is a survey. We want to see how many people have heard of this regulation and what each of their understanding on it is before we move forward. And we are on the road show. We have possible dates for Western area, Klerksdorp, the Eastern Cape, KZN, and the Northwest. Tonight we are consolidating our calendar. People have stepped forward and say, come to Western area, come to Klerksdorp, come to KZN, come to Mpumalanga. I forgot about Mpumalanga, my apologies. And come to the Eastern Cape. And we are targeting the 27th of April, the 1st of May, the 16th of June, the 9th of August, and the 24th of September, which are all national holidays. We are saying we'll come to your town, we'll talk to the people, we'll let them know who need. That was the plea I wanted to make. Stop engaging in energy sapping and defocusing conversation and controversies. We have a clearly defined agenda. We are running with it. And let everyone else who believes otherwise fall in behind those they share those beliefs with. The mudslinging and the campaigning, the lousy campaigning on Facebook are not going to help us much. This is what I wanted to say to you. If you need more information, contact us 079-695-8908. If you want to be in any of our discussion groups, please contact us on the same WhatsApp number, and we shall keep you informed. May the Lord greatly bless and keep you.